Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to FM Tuition Academy. Now, this is an online school where we are teaching you how to effectively pass GCE exam. So if you know you're a grade 10, a grade 11, a grade 12, or somebody who is actually doing GCE, we'll be able to help you and train you how to answer past papers. So we are offering online tuitions in mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, commerce, civic education, including RE. So if you know you want to do any of these subjects, make sure you comment your WhatsApp line or contact us on WhatsApp line 0979 22 20 76. You can contact us on this WhatsApp line or comment your WhatsApp line. Now, we're looking at an exam paper. So this exam paper is written given the flowchart. So this is a flowchart that was given. It is from a topic called computers. So this is a topic called computers. So you have been given a flowchart. Okay? So this is a topic called computers and you have been given a what? A flowchart. So the question is written, write the pseudocode for this flowchart. So we are supposed to write a pseudocode. The first thing is, what is a pseudocode? Pseudocode means a set of instructions. So we'll convert these into a set of instructions. So the first one is start. So when you're starting the pseudocode, you write start. We are converting these into a set of instructions. The next instruction is enter A and R. So here, the second instruction, you see, this start is in front a bit, and then the second instruction goes in front, somewhere here. Not this straight line, but leave like a small space here. So you say enter. You enter A and R. So you enter A and R. You see, we are writing the pseudocode. You enter A and R. The next is the suggestion box. You see, this is a suggestion box. So this suggestion box, it is a suggestion. So it starts with if. Okay? So if, because suggestion box, actually here there is. So this is becomes if. Wherever there is, when it is this side, it becomes if. So this is the answer. This is a flowchart. So you put your R, you put your modulus, less than 1. Okay? And then you check, is there any message here? There's nothing like error message, display, or retype positive R. So I'll not write that message because it's not indicated here. Okay? Now, you look at the arrow that comes down. Once the arrow that comes down is yes, it means there is no error message here. If the arrow that is coming down is yes, if this no is here, and then yes was here, since we are going downwards, if it is no, it means there will be an error message that will come here, which they usually put this side. Okay? So here there is no error message. So you just jump from there, you go to the next. This one, since this one is a formula, the formula always you put the word else before you write the formula. Else. This symbol means sum to infinity. This symbol, like an S and like that. So it means sum. This symbol, it means sum of infinity. This one here. Display sum to infinity. So this symbol, its explanation is in the next one. It is sum of infinity. So this symbol means sum. Or if you want, you can just put the whole symbol here. That is up to you. You can put the whole symbol there. Is equal to 1 minus R. Okay? So you put the formula there. This is the formula. Okay? like that. So we are done with this formula. Then this one, which is the output, display sum. So here you say end if. So here you end if. Once you are at the end, you say end if then you bring this message here down. End if display sum to infinity. Okay? End if display sum to infinity. Okay? And once you put end if, why do you put end if? Because you are the last. Where is this display? It also means output. So you put end if because you are at the end. The second last box, you always put end if. So end if display sum to infinity, and then stop. Stop. Okay? So this start is somewhere, is a bit in front. You see, these ones, they should be in one line. Maybe I make you understand. Maybe I didn't put for you in a way that you understood properly. Let me show you what I'm trying to say. The start and the stop should be on one line. The start and the stop. So when you put start here, for example, when you put start here, we put start. You remember? We said we start. So the next box, don't put in the, you see, there's a straight line here, like this is a straight line, horizontal. But when I write in the second instruction, this one, you move in front of start. Start it somewhere here, not in front here, in front of start. So you say enter A and R. Okay? You see, this enter is not starting from in here, where they start. It has gone a bit in front. So all these ones will be in front. And then stop will be in line with start. So we said this one is if, is becomes if. This one is in a straight line with this. So if this radius is less than r, and then what do we have here? And then the next part was the else, because we are writing the formula. Else sum to infinity and then he went on end. You see, these ones are in a straight line. These ones, they're in a straight line. Okay? And if display sum to infinity. Display sum to infinity. And then stop. Since now stop now will be in line with this. You see, in straight line, stop will be this side. Okay? So these ones, they are a bit in front. This is they are inside. You see, start and stop, they are this side. Have you seen? These ones are in a straight line, and then these ones are the middle from here to here. From this, but from here to here. They are inside. They are here. They are inside here. Start and stop, they are in front. I think you have heard. I think you have actually heard. Your mind has actually opened up, and you have actually understood what I'm trying to say. Okay, the start and the stop button, they're in front. Okay, so I think that's all. There's no error message. If there was error message here, we would have written display error message. After this, we would have put error message here. We said if since here it's yes, so there's no error message. So just leave it like that. Okay. Let's look at the next question. We're looking at the next question, guys. So the next question, what do we have in the next question? Okay. So our next question, we'll wrap this. So we solve our next question. See, this was write the pseudocode for the flowchart. So we're writing the pseudocode. That's what the question was. Write the pseudocode for the flowchart. So we wrote the pseudocode for this flowchart. Now let's go to the next question. It's also on the pseudocode. Okay. What do we have? The next question, guys. Wow. Okay, let's look at the next question. What's the next question? Okay. So this is a question. You were given a flowchart. You are given a flow. Yeah, why did we have this? We shouldn't have wrapped it. You are given a flowchart like this. There's a start button there, and then here it comes like this, and then here there is an enter button, which goes like this. Enter theta comma r. Okay, and then it goes like this, and then the suggestion box comes here. There's a suggestion box that comes here, which is r less than 0. Okay. Oh, greater than 0 is like this, greater than 0, and then here it is written like this, and then here there is a comment here that error message. This one is different. It has got a message. Have you seen? This one is written error message, error message, error message. R must be, since there's no space, R must be positive. Error message, R must be positive. Error message, R must be positive. Okay? Okay, and then this thing comes like this. Here there is a formula bar, which has got the formula. It's a rectangle here, which is like this. Half star R sine theta. And then lastly, it will be display area. This one is like a rectangle, a rhombus, not a rectangle, rhombus. Here it is display area. Display area, and then stop. Okay. The question is, write the pseudocode for the flowchart. Write the pseudocode for the flowchart. We are writing the pseudocode for the flowchart. So the question is, write the pseudocode for the flowchart. Write the pseudocode for the flowchart. Let's try to see if we can write it. The pseudocode for this flowchart. Let's see if we can write it, guys. Okay. Pseudocode for this flowchart. We'll start. Yeah, actually there's an arrow that comes from here, it goes to here. This is how it's drawn. Huh? From the error message to, because we're talking of error, this error. Okay? Error message, error must be positive, so there is an arrow that is here. This is a question. This is how the question is written. Don't get confused. This arrow is coming because error is on top here. Okay? I want to have taken it on top there. I hope you have understood. Yeah. Our paint, our marker is very bright. It's actually doing as if it's leaking. Okay, so let's start writing the answer now. Okay, so we are writing the pseudocode, which is a set of instructions. So the pseudocode first instruction is start. We have been given the flowchart. So it said start is always in front. So put start in front. Next command is enter, theta, and arrow. We already know that arrow is a radius, okay, and theta is also a radius. So we say enter, okay, enter, theta, and arrow. Okay, we're writing what is there. Enter, theta, and arrow. Actually, we use words. Since it's a set of instructions, we use words. Okay? We already know that arrow means radius. Okay? Because these formulas, we are familiar with them. This formula is for, this arrow means radius. You can put S. If you do not know this, you put later. But a pseudocode is instructions. So you use words. So we say enter radius. Enter radius. Oh, let's not use capital R. The radius is smaller r. So with a smaller r, enter radius and angle. You see, theta means angle. And angle. Theta means angle. You see, start is in front. There's a space here that you leave. These ones are inside. I think I explained. Your next instruction is this one. I said is becomes if. Okay? It's a condition. Is, this is becomes if, this side. So the condition is like that. You do like this. And then here it is the error message. So this error message comes down. Oh, the marker is quite... error message comes down. So error message error must be positive. Okay? After the error message, what comes? So this, the error message is down. After that, it is the formula. The formula, I said, whenever I write in the formula, you put else in front. Else. And then now you put the formula. Else, this A means area. So you put area. Area, this A means area. So you say area half times radius times sine theta. Star radius, okay? There is no space, but I'll bring it down here. Star, again another radius, and then sine theta. And then lastly is display area. So display, we said before you write the last command, you write end if. End if, I've written this because there's no space this side that you can see. End if, then you write down here, display area. So before you write this last one, you always put end if before, on top, end if. You see these ones are in one line, all these are in one line. Okay, end if. Actually, even this one has to be in front here. End if, display area. End if, display area. And then stop is in line with this. So stop is in front, like this, which is this one. So that is a pseudocode that we wanted, a set of instructions. Okay? So a pseudocode simply means a set of instructions. That's what a pseudocode is, guys. In case you didn't know, a pseudocode is a set of instructions. Our markers are too, they're looking too much. A pseudocode is a set of instructions. So a pseudocode is a set of instructions. Okay, so they start there. You can see they will start. Okay, the next command is enter radius and angle. You see, I haven't used enter, theta, and r because I'm using if. Try by all means to use words when you're writing this side. Okay? Try to use words. So if you want, even here, you can put radius. You can say radius greater than 0. Instead of just writing r greater than 0. If you want, you can put radius. It's up to you. Okay? But try to use more of words this side. When you're writing a pseudocode, use words. Okay? Enter, radius, and theta means angle, and angle. Here it's r means radius. So if you want, you can say radius greater than 0. Okay? Display error message, which is this one. Is becomes if. I think I've explained this. Whenever writing the formula, you put else in front. And then before you put display error, you always put end if and then display. Okay? If they say display A, you already know what A means. A means area. You don't say display A, you say display area. If it was V, display V. You don't say display V. If V means volume, you say display volume. You write the words. Okay? In the pseudocode, always write words. I repeat, write more of words than letters in the pseudocode. That way you will pass. Okay, guys, let me not spend much time on this. Let's go to the next question. Let's not spend time on this, guys. I don't want us to spend too much time discussing this and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. We are now away from pseudocodes and stuff. Let's now deal with another topic. Okay, this was the second question. Huh? The first one we are just from writing it. So this is the second question. This is question 2. So let's go on question 3 now. Let's go on question 3, guys. Question 3. Question 3. Let's see. Question 3. Question 3. Question 3. Question 3 is on. It's on the. Question 3 is on sectors. Okay, let's look at sectors. I don't want to spend time on this. Okay, so we are given a diagram. Okay, so this is a diagram. So this was a diagram that was given in the past paper. They gave a diagram like this. Here there is the O, and then it goes like this, and then comes like this. Okay, this is a sector. And then there is A here, there is B here, and then there is 21 degrees here. Okay, and then 21 degrees. Okay, so the question was saying find the question was saying given the area to be equal to 14.85, given area 14.85 square meters, find the radius. Okay? And then the angle, find the radius and the angle is, I'm just using shortcuts, is 21 degrees. Okay? This is the way the question was. I gave you this. This is a test. This is a test paper. The test paper, the one that I gave you. So you already have this question. You already have this question. So guys, what do we do? Okay. So we have area is equal to theta over 360 times pi radius squared. Okay? So the area here is 14. So 14.85 is equal to theta is 21 degrees. So 21 divided by 360 times pi. What pi did they give us? They said taking pi as what? The question they gave the pi that to use. They said take pi. They said take pi to be 22 over 7. So meaning on pi here, we'll put 22 over 7. Pi means 22 over 7. So on pi, you put 22 over 7 here. Times radius, which is what we are calculating. Okay? So here we can divide this 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 2, 1. Okay? 2 into 2 into 3, 1, remainder 1. 2 into 18 is 118. Okay? And then here what we do, it is 14.85 is equal to, what is 21 times 11? Can you calculate that one? 21 times 11. This is paper 1, so you don't use a calculator. 21 times 11. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. And then you place order 0. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2, it is 2. So it will be 1, 3, 2. Okay? Are you correct? 21 times, that is 1 times 1, 1 times 2 is 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, 3. Okay. So it will be 231 radius squared. 231 radius squared over 180 times 7. What is 180 times 7, guys? You should know this. On your own, you multiply 180 times 7. You don't use a calculator. 180 times 7. So, what do we have? When you multiply 180 times 7, what are you getting? Okay? 180 times 7, it will give you something like 1. It will give you something like this. Roughly 1216. 1260. This, when you multiply this, but you won't be using a calculator. So this times this, you put 0. This times this, you put what? 56. That means you write 6 carry 5. 5. This plus this is what? Plus 5 is 12. Okay? 0 times 7 is 0. 8 times 7, 56. You write 6 carry 5. 7 plus this one is 1 times 1 is 1. 1 plus 5 is 12. Then when you reach here, that's when you cross it. You put this one is going to be over 1. You're trying to find r squared. So you say this one is over 1, then you cross multiply. So here it will be 231 r squared is equal to 14.85 times the 1 this. Okay? So since I'm trying to find r squared, there's no space this side. I'll bring the calculation this side, right? Since we already have this. So I'll bring this calculation this side. So this is as good as I divide this side by 231, even this side by 231. So at this one comes out, 231 comes out. What remains there, it is r squared is equal to 14.85 times 160, or 1260 rather, divided by 231. Then because of this r squared, you square root both sides, even this side and this side. So just say r, not r squared. This squared will cancel, this squared cancels with the square root. So what remains there is r. So r is going to be equal to the square root of 14.85 times 1260 over 231. So this is our answer, guys. I was just trying to open your mind so that you know how to solve these type of questions, because they usually come in the exam. So I thought of at least trying to assist you so that you understand the way to solve it. I'm just opening your mind. So you just leave it like that. Okay, this one you don't have to calculate that. So because if you multiply this, it will take you too long. So just leave it like this. Write it like this. It's still fine. Okay? It's still fine. It's fine. We're just trying to reduce it. No wonder here we divided by 2. It became 180 times 7. We got this. You cross multiply and so on. I think you remember this because this basically is actually grade 9. Okay, but it comes in the grade 12 syllabus. This is sectors. Okay, given the area of sector. Okay, given the area of sector is 14.85 square centimeters. Okay, okay. Let me solve the last question on sectors. Also another sector. Okay, this one at least you have understood. So they give a diagram like this, and then they say the area of this is this one, the angle is 21, taking pi, and then use the formula. Then just substitute where there is area, you put the area. This, then you cross multiply here, you divide, you make sure you reduce it until it reaches something like this. The reason why we are square rooting this side, both sides, because there is r squared. Okay, I think guys you have understood. I think this is not a problem. Let's just go to the last part. The last question. I'm not going to spend long. At least I've opened your mind to understand, have an idea on this thing. That's, I know guys have understood and your mind has opened up. Let's look for another question. This was an exam paper. Okay. So here it is written, the question paper is saying given the radius, it's saying given the radius of the sector is what's the radius? Okay guys, radius is 4.2. Okay, given the radius is 4.2, and then so here this radius is 4.2. Okay, 4.2, and then this is B, this is 0. So A or B. Okay, given the radius is 4.2, the area is and the area is 9.24. Okay, find the value of theta. Find the value of theta, meaning we're looking for the angle. We're looking for the angle, guys. Okay, that's what we are looking for, the angle. Okay, so we'll go straight to the formula. What is the formula, guys? I think we have explained this. Area is equal to theta 360 times. Did they give take pi? Which pi did they say use? Okay, here they're saying take pi to be 22/7. So this is the formula. So the area is 9.24. So an area here I put 9.24 is equal to theta, which I'm looking for, 360 times 22/7 times the radius is 4.2 squared. So it's 4.2 times 4.2 squared. It means 4.2 squared. So it means 4.2 times 4.2. So there are two 4.2s. Okay. So here it's 9.24 is equal to theta 360. You can divide. Here it's 22. These are divisible. So to reduce it a bit, guys. What do you think? 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 360, it is 180. Okay? So this one is not going to be like this. I have to remove this. So here we have theta over 180 times 11/7. What is this one times 4.2 times 4.2? What answer are we gonna get? Pam, pam, pam. 4.2 times 4.2, we have 4.2 times, okay, 4.2 times 4.2. 4.2, 4 times 4, 4. 2 times 2, 4. That is 8, 0, 8, 16. So 4, 16, carry 1, 17, 1. Okay, this 2 times 2, 4. 2 times this is 8. This is plus, which is 8. 8 there, 16. 4, 16. Okay, placeholder 2. There are 2 decimal places because there are 2 decimal places here. So it will be 17.64 times 17.64. Okay, that's all. And then we make theta the subject. So n number on its own is over 1, n number on its own is over 1. So what do we have here? We can deal with this so that we simplify it, so that we just calculate theta. So how do we simplify this? Since we don't have a calculator, there's the numbers here are not divisible. It's difficult. So what we do, we just leave it in terms of numbers. So this one times 1 times 1 is what? What is 11 times 17 point what? You calculate it here. 17.64 times 11. That is 4, 6, 17. Placeholder 0. So I've got 4, 6, 7, 1. Okay? We are multiplying these numbers. So we have got 4, 6 plus 4, 10, 0 carry 1. That is 12, 13 plus 1, 14, 4 carry 1. And then we have got 8 plus 1, 9. 19, 404. So 9.24 is equal to this one times this one, we got 19,404 over 180 times 7. We correct here first. This is 4, this is 6. Point here. Okay. 180 times 7. 180 times 7. Okay, you should verify these calculations. Me, I'm just showing you the method so that you have an idea. So make sure you're passing through slowly. But don't use your calculator. Okay, you multiply this times this, you get that. Then this one times this one, you get this. But be verifying them, be multiplying using your hand. Just use your brain, because this is paper what? As I said, what do you have? Okay. Here, as I said, this. So it will be 1,260. Okay? Or this time, there's theta in front here. Then over, then you cross multiply. So it will be 94.04 theta is equal to 9.24 times 126. Okay? Then here you divide by 9.404, even this side 94.04. Then the last answer here is what? Theta is going to be equal to this one, which is 9.24 times 126 divided by 904. Okay, so we have that. I don't know if you can see. Okay, this one cancels. So the answer is 9.24 times 1260 divided by this. But start doing this alone. Okay, verify these calculations if they are correct. My target is to open your mind so that you can know how to do it. So that in your own understanding, if they twist the question, you'll be able to know how to use this. Where there is an area, you put the area. Where there is this, you put this. Then you define. So pass through these calculations to check if they are correct. Okay? So since this one is an angle, then you put everything in the brackets because it's an angle, and then degrees in front. Okay? Because it's an angle. Everything in the brackets and then a degree symbol. Okay? I think this is enough for today. This is enough for today. So those ones want to do online tuitions with us, they can comment their phone numbers, WhatsApp numbers, so that we can contact them. Okay, so in brackets and in degrees like that. So guys, thank you for tuning and thank you for listening. I hope you have actually understood something. Your mind has opened up to learn how to solve these things. So this requires a lot of practice. Requires a lot of practice. So thank you for watching and thank you for spending some time to learn. As I said, this is FM Tuition Academy. So if you know you want to do online tuitions, comment your WhatsApp line and our team will get a hold of you. We'll be able to train you so that you can effectively prepare for your exams. Okay? I want to make sure this year many students pass GCE, even those ones doing grade 12, so that we assist you to effectively pass your exams. And one thing, guys, always study ahead of the tutor. So always study ahead of me. Keep on studying ahead. I want to help you and I want to make sure you get your distinctions. Thank you very much. Remember, this is Teacher Frank, the genius. I'm signing out.